Today I have Will from Prolook Media, a friend of the Veganish Kitchen, joining us. He wants to learn how to make veggie burgers for his vegan friends. So I'm going to teach him how to make these great, full flavor lentil burgers. We will pair it with air fryer sweet potato fries and a dairy-free whiskey Coke float. Let's get cooking. As a mother, I don't have a lot of time to spend in the kitchen preparing meals. I take my family's favorite meals and I put a veganish twist on them. These recipes are quick and full of flavor. The Veganish Kitchen is about food, love, family, and my love of cooking for my family. We love hard and we eat good. So come along with me as I give you a glimpse into my life, planning, prepping, and serving veganish meals. So here we are in the kitchen. I have Will from Prolook Media. He is a friend of the Veganish Kitchen and he wanted to learn how to make lentil burgers for his vegan friends. So I said, let's have sweet potato fries with that too. So we're gonna start on the sweet potato fries first. We already have our hands washed, so do you wanna go ahead and start peeling on this one?
If I do this wrong, you just gotta let me know if I do it wrong. But I'm judging. I put on regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. I hated it.
Oh wow.
But I'm doing it for you, so.
Thank you. But that's okay, you're doing a good job. Because the thing is, you know, when you're in the kitchen, you just work at your level, your speed. And you know, these are gonna be rustic potatoes anyway. They're gonna go in the air fryer, they're gonna crisp up for us, and we're gonna have it with a nice lentil burger. So you're good.
You have to help me out with these spots if you want to do that.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just cut it. Yeah, if you'll do this half, both these halves, and I'm gonna start cutting. Yeah. Right. And so when you're cutting a sweet potato, they are very hard to cut. So you definitely want to have a very sharp knife and cut it in half. Keep your fingers out of the way, and then you're gonna take it and put it on the flat surface so that you have a steady surface to work on. And so, sweet potato fries. Have you ever had sweet potato fries before?
Oh yeah, love them.
Okay, good, yes. Sweet potato fries are really good. And the thing about sweet potato fries is it offers so many nutrients in there. And you know, they're actually not a potato.
Sweet potatoes, they're a root.
Yeah, they're part of the morning glory family. You can make them thicker, you can make them wedges, but it's gonna take longer to cook them the different ways that you cut them. So these should take about no more than 20 minutes to cook in the air fryer. But you can also bake them in the oven. You just you can bake in the oven on 400 for about 25-30 minutes. If you want to prep these fries, you can do that, and you can stick them in the freezer. They hold perfectly fine. When it's time to put them in the air fryer, it probably will take a little bit longer because they're coming from frozen. But I mean, if you're just trying to get them onto the into the air fryer or the oven faster, definitely you can cut this. Go ahead, cut them and cook them. Then you could take them and freeze them also, and then that cuts down the next time. Because then you can take it, you'll put it into the freezer after you've cooked them. Actually, if you lay them on a tray, a wax line tray, and put it in the freezer, let them freeze for about 10-15 minutes just to get a little firmness around them, and then you can stick them into the your freezer bag. Put your date on there, and that way you know what day you cooked them, what they are, put the name, what it is. So we're gonna just drizzle some olive oil over it. You can use avocado oil, you can use grapeseed oil, all those work well. I would recommend, if you were using the oven and if you wanted to put it at 425 or 450 to cook these, to use avocado or grapeseed oil because they have a higher burn than olive oil. So I'm just gonna drizzle that on there. And do you want to sprinkle some salt.
All right, so we have
And
salt,
garlic powder,
yeah.
and some dry parsley, which you can use fresh also.
All right, so how much are we putting up there? Just a little bit?
Yeah, you just want to sprinkle just a little bit on. Okay. And then some garlic powder for the stir fry.
So do you use garlic in a lot of your dishes?
I do. Garlic is good for you. I would have used fresh garlic, but I didn't want to necessarily burn the garlic.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I chose not to.
Before you used it, you would cook it before you use it, or you said
No,
burn it
in the air fryer.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just a little bit of the parsley. Just sprinkle that on. And, let's do just a little bit more because I like the color. Like it's still orange. I think it's pretty. There we go. There we go. We will. So we won't be able to fit all of these on here. If we did one fry, it probably been fine. I mean, one potato would be fine. But this will be enough for us. There we go. It smells good. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
Already?
I really smell the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
I put garlic.
Do you like garlic?
Yeah, garlic.
Okay, good. So I'm going to stick this into the air fryer on 400 for about 20 minutes. So we've cleaned up everything from the sweet potato fries, and they are going in the air fryer. And we're going to get started on the lentil burger. So I think I'm going to have you switch sides with me.
All right.
And that way I can work on chopping up these mushrooms, and you can work on putting the ingredients into the bowl for the lentil burgers.
I think I can handle that.
Okay.
All right.
So
what are we gonna put in first?
I would like you to put in the lentils first. So that's these right here. These are just some brown lentils. They're pre-cooked, so I cooked them with some vegetable broth. I brought it to a boil, and then I turned it down to simmer for about 30 to 45 minutes until they were tender. And then we're gonna use, this is just a canned white bean, so half a cup of that, put that in there. And that was a cup of lentils, cooked lentils. And then we have some brown rice that's already been prepared as well. And then we have a chopped onion, about half a cup of a chopped onion. And then some garlic. That's, I think that's three or four cloves of garlic that's been minced. You can use, as much garlic as you like or as little. If you don't like fresh garlic, you can use garlic powder in place. I'd probably do about a teaspoon or two if you're gonna replace it. And let's go ahead and put some parsley in there.
How much?
You can just take it until you feel like it's pretty.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll just do a layer over top. That's usually what I do. Just a layer over top.
Because I just, that's how I do my parsley until it's pretty.
All right.
And let's do, this is vegan Worcestershire sauce. You can use regular if you have that, either one. This is the Veganish kitchen, so if I have the other one, then I use the other one.
So, what does this do?
That's gonna give it more of a burgery flavor to it. That meatiness.
Okay.
And it also adds some flavor, some saltiness, a little bit of tang.
Gotcha.
So,
and we're gonna use all of this.
Yeah, use all of that.
Let's use all of it.
And then this is salt, which you don't need all of that. You can just kind of sprinkle that over top. And so I also have some mushrooms that I'm going to dice up. And I'm just roughly chopping these. If you want to take the effort to make them like really, really pretty, feel free to, but sometimes you're in a rush and you just don't feel like it. And they're gonna get mashed up anyway, so. And if you saw, I was using a paper towel to clean them. You just take a damp paper towel to wipe off all the dirt. You don't really want to submerge mushrooms, especially in this type of a dish, in water. Now, if you were using something, if you were putting it into some kind of a marinade, it probably wouldn't make that much of a difference, but you just don't want to get them waterlogged. they already have plenty of moisture in them when they start cooking.
Okay.
Okay, this really looks like plenty because I only need about a third of a cup, 3/4 of a cup. So this looks like more than enough. So I'm just gonna take that. And you put salt on it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can just take that and mix it up a little bit.
Let's mix this up.
Yeah. And then we're gonna start mashing it. So Pro Look Media, you're in production. That's your production company, right?
Yes, ma'am, it is. Here come the questions. I'm ready. What you got?
So how did you get started? How did you get started with Pro Look Media?
Actually, got started with the company out of just helping a lot of people with different graphic design projects and web design projects, and I learned it just out of a need to help really a lot of friends and family. And also during that time frame where I started learning graphics, it was like right around the recession in like 2008. And so I started doing it, didn't really have a company, but I was just doing it just to bring in some extra income. And then in 2011, I started my company and I called it Pro Look Media, and I was doing web design projects, graphic design projects, and I wasn't doing video. I was just doing graphic designs and web designs.
So when did you start with the video? Because he's consulted for my show a number of times where he came out and helped with the filming part of it as far as consulting.
And so, in around 2012, 2013, I had a friend who wanted to get into video, and I said, man, I probably could make that a part of my company. And what ended up happening is that I liked video a lot, and I jumped into it, and I started working and collaborating with different people on different video projects, and it was still a part of my company, but I grew at that particular skill a lot faster than my friend, and it was actually a female, really close friend of mine, and she was just like, oh, well, I don't think that's necessarily for me. And I said, well, I'm offering it as a service to my clients, so I gotta keep on offering it. And so I just continued to offer it, and it was really me doing a lot of the video productions by myself when I first started. So I had one person helping me where we would go out and film it, and she would help edit, but then it just became all on me. And so I was still doing graphic design, still doing web design, still doing, video. And then around 2014, 2015, video became even more popular with a lot of companies. They started hiring me more for video. And then in 2015, I stopped doing graphic design and web design and primarily focused on video production. A lot of people trust my eye when it comes to just putting projects together and my creative input and being able to complete projects and just having just professional looking videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just going to kind of see if I can even up. This is going to be about 4 burgers. There we go. Just want to make sure I have it. If otherwise, I might make 5. I've been doing like 5 burgers out of this, and I always feel like 1 burger is just a little bit too big. So let me try and even them out by making all the balls first. You said you wanted to learn how to make a lentil or a vegan veggie burger for some of your vegan friends. So one of them works with you, right?
I understand the reasoning for it, especially like historically within the Black community. Just a lot of the, just the health problems that we've had from diabetes and high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And heart disease, and it's really rampant in my family, and most Black families it is. And so I actually started substituting a lot of stuff in my diet just so that I can eat healthier. Because
So what kind of things do you substitute?
So a lifestyle change over a period of years, for like the last 5 years, just little things. Every time we go to the store, we try to substitute something for something better.
Okay.
And so at one point we were getting frozen vegetables, but now we stopped getting frozen vegetables and started getting more fresh vegetables
Mm-hmm.
and just cooking what we need or buying what we need for the week and then just buying it fresh.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I do like to get frozen vegetables, especially if they're out of season, just because when they freeze them, they're in season.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if you have a choice to choose between getting frozen and canned, you definitely want to get frozen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And if you have a choice between getting frozen and fresh, you definitely want to choose fresh. Fresh in what's in season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because that means,
I like the natural taste of the way that a vegetable or fruit tastes versus adding more sugar to it.
Right.
So, so when I go to certain places, I'm saying now, oh, that's too sweet, or that's too salty.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. That's very true. When you start changing your eating habits, you do start noticing that things taste really good just naturally how they're made. You know, lightly seasoned citrus always adds a great boost of flavor where you barely need any salt on your food. So I have these, I made 4 patties out of this. I think they look about even, right?
Yeah, they look even.
Yeah, so I made 4 patties out of this, and they just go in the oven at 400 for 35 to 40 minutes. We're gonna flip them halfway, so I'm gonna put it on for about 15 minutes. No, 20 minutes. I'm gonna put it on for 20 minutes and then flip it when it beeps.
All right.
So we're gonna get this mess cleaned up, and when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and build that lentil burger. So before we start building that lentil burger, I wanted to go ahead and make these whiskey Coke floats. So we have this peanut butter whiskey here, which I feel like it kind of tastes like chocolate. And we're gonna put it with some dairy-free. This is oat ice cream, dairy-free. And then just a regular Coke. And then we also have some whipped topping. I don't know if you want whipped topping on yours. I like whipped topping on everything, you know. So this is oat-based.
All right.
So that's also dairy-free. So you're gonna go back and be able to show your friends a whole vegan meal. Like
I could show them video, but you haven't told me where to get any of this stuff at. I don't know where to buy it.
You can buy everything at the regular grocery store.
Okay, you get everything.
Yeah, you can get everything.
Where's the place you like to shop at?
You know what? I prefer going to, well, I go to a number of different places. It just depends on what I'm getting. But when I'm looking for dairy-free items, I like going to Whole Foods because they have a bigger variety. They have more options as far as the different brands. So that's my preference. But you can find, even at Aldi's, you can find items. They might have one particular brand, they might not have every brand that Whole Foods would have. But I think 3 scoops is good, right?
3 scoops is more than enough.
It's more than enough?
Yeah. I am lactose intolerant, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna feel this later on. So we're gonna do a shot of whiskey. And you've never had this before, huh?
I haven't had it.
Okay, well I'm gonna pour a shot in. Here. Do you want to just taste it by itself?
Yeah, I'll taste it by itself. All right, let's see. This is recommended by Rachel. Rachel recommended this.
Yes.
But we'll see what it tastes like. Drink responsibly.
Children do not drink, even if it's responsibly. And for, obviously.
Okay, yeah, that's actually really good.
It is. Do you feel like it has a little chocolate flavor to it?
So, no, I don't. I actually taste the peanut butter.
You taste the peanut butter? Okay.
It's really, really good, really smooth. Whenever you make a good suggestion to your friends about anything that's related to food or even drinks, and you're like, you have to taste this. And if it does not stand up to it, it's a fail, and I won't let anybody live past it.
Oh goodness.
No. I will hold it against you. It's like you can't make any more suggestions. But no, this was actually.
But now
really
she
good.
made a great one.
She made a great one. Yeah.
Good. So you want to try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. So this is the Coke float. Right. I'm gonna stir mine around just so we can get some of the little bit of oat creaminess and some of the peanut butter whiskiness and the cokeness all mixed together.
All right, let's see. All right, something stuck in my straw. I didn't get anything.
Oh, you have to push it past the cream.
Yep. Let's see.
It's good. How do you like it?
It's good. It's not too much. Well, then again, I'm not sure what the ratios are. I don't taste the whiskey.
Did you stir yours up?
Mm-hmm.
I taste mine very strong. I thought I put more in yours than mine.
I think you put more in yours than mine.
So you want more whiskey?
I'm just kidding.
Well, I tasted mine. You taste it now?
Yeah. Well, no.
Still no. Maybe because you already had the shot.
Oh yeah,
so
too.
it's
yeah,
so
it's
strong,
probably
and so you know exactly how strong it should be.
I just really taste the flavor, which is really good. So I like peanut butter in my ice cream, so I think it complements it. So you got the peanut butter flavor, you got the Coke, and you got is that vanilla? Ice cream?
Yeah, this will be the vanilla version.
Oh, okay,
yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it tastes good. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we have it. We're gonna go ahead and build that lentil burger now. So this is the Veganish kitchen. We'll be right back. All right, so we are back. The lentil burgers are done, and we have some buns toasted. I have a special sauce. It's dairy-free and vegan-based. I have some vegan, dairy-free cheddar cheese. This is Violife, so it's a cheddar cheese, cheddar slice. It's 100% dairy-free. Got lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
We have the bun. So what do you want on the top?
We
know you want more of this on the top. Like that?
Yep, it's perfect. And then we'll do just a piece of lettuce and tomato.
Some lettuce.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll just break that in half.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you can put your tomato. So we got the sweet potato fries all ready. You want some tomatoes?
I'll take a tomato. So you want to grab one?
Yeah, you can use the tongs.
I'll just use my finger. It's fine.
Okay. Just one tomato?
I'll take two.
Okay. You might as well get two.
Yep.
And then go ahead and put it together, and I'm going to give you some of these fries too.
Thank you.
And then you can tell me if this is going to be something you can serve to your friends.
All right.
Or if they're going to be like, no.
Okay. Right now? You want me to tell you right now?
I want you to take, well, let's look at it.
All right, yeah.
It looks
take
beautiful.
A look at it, yeah.
Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, because you want to make it like that. I made that like that.
Yeah, you.
No. So we're going to try these fries first. This is the first thing we did. Let's see.
Okay, do you want some of this sauce or you like ketchup?
Actually, I'll try that sauce.
Yeah, this sauce tastes good.
Just put some right there and I'll just dip it.
Yeah, that's what I was definitely. I'm a dipper, so.
All right, I'm gonna eat it without the sauce first because I don't, I just want to see.
Okay.
Okay. I think this is the first time that I've actually had an air fryer.
Sweet potato fry.
Sweet potato fry. Let's see what it tastes like. Okay, the sauce is good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. Okay, so you're going back for more.
I just need to be sure.
What about?
It could have just been one fry. All the rest of the fries could have been not as good.
Okay.
I just want to make sure each fry would taste the same.
Until they're all gone.
Part of it is that it's been taking us a long time. I am kind of hungry, so. All right, it's good.
Okay, so now it's time to taste the lentil burger.
All right.
So this is the veggie burger. It has lentils in it, white beans, mushrooms, onions, parsley, garlic.
All right, let's see. It's good. Got to get used to the texture.
Yes.
But it's good. And This is probably my first time eating
Lentils.
lentils.
Oh, okay.
So this is probably just really me getting used to the texture, but I could definitely taste the beans. I could taste the mushrooms. I could taste the onion. Really don't taste the garlic as much, but it still tastes good. It's not unpleasant. It actually tastes good, especially with the combination of the different things that we have up there. So.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. When you're switching to a burger from a typical beef burger to a veggie burger, it is a difference in texture. They're definitely, and that's why sometimes people go with the processed Beyond Beef, so that they can still get that meaty texture in a burger.
Never had it, but maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, I've made those before too, but this is going to be all vegetables that you're making from scratch, you know, from your house. So definitely, I like it, but I know the first time I had a veggie burger, it was like, oh, okay, because your mind is still thinking about a beef burger when you hear burger.
But no, it's good though. It's a good sandwich.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to get started on my burger now. So I just want to say thank you for watching the Veganish Kitchen. And we will see you next time.
Peace.
Oh, you just clap one time.
Oh.
Yeah, just one time.
Well, I'm from like the 80s where the clapper.
Oh, yeah. So just clap one time. Just take one? Just take one?
Take one.
Go ahead. There you go, right there. One. That's it. There you go. That just helps them so when they sing, they can look at your hands clapping like that, sync them up, and it also have the sound.